Have you ever watched a season where every episode raised the stakes even higher than the last? That is exactly why Landman Season 2 has become one of the most talked about shows of the year. From shocking betrayals to powerful family moments and dangerous business battles, this season gave fans everything they hoped for and even more. Some characters found unexpected strength, while others faced choices that could change their lives forever. But what truly made Season 2 stand out was the way every victory came with a heavy price. Today, we're looking back at the very best moments from Landman Season 2, the scenes that had everyone talking, and the stories that proved why this series keeps getting bigger with every new episode. Stay with us because some of these unforgettable moments may have completely changed the future of the show. Season 2 wastes no time pulling viewers back into the high-pressure world of West Texas. The story picks up with old problems still hanging over everyone, but it quickly becomes clear that things are about to get much worse. The oil business has never been simple, and this season reminds us that every deal comes with risk. Companies are fighting harder than ever to protect their land, secure new contracts, and stay one step ahead of their rivals. At the center of it all is Tommy, who once again finds himself carrying the weight of impossible decisions. Every move he makes affects not only his career but also the people he cares about. That constant pressure gives the season an exciting energy from the very beginning. What makes these opening episodes so strong is that they never focus on only one problem at a time. While business battles continue to grow, personal relationships also become more complicated. Friends begin to question each other's loyalty, family members struggle to understand one another, and trust becomes harder to find. Every conversation feels important because even a small mistake can lead to much bigger trouble later. Instead of rushing through these moments, the show gives every character a chance to show what they are really feeling. That emotional balance makes every success feel rewarding and every loss feel even more painful. Another reason these storylines work so well is because they feel believable. Nobody has an easy answer, and there is rarely a perfect choice. Tommy often has to choose between protecting his business and protecting the people closest to him. Those difficult moments make viewers wonder what they would do in the same situation. It is this mix of action, emotion, and realistic choices that keeps fans coming back every week. Rather than relying only on big surprises, the season builds tension slowly, making every decision feel meaningful. As the story continues, it becomes clear that this is not just another chapter for the series. Season 2 aims to push every character further than ever before. The challenges grow larger, the risks become greater, and every episode leaves viewers eager to see what happens next. By the end of the opening stretch, fans already know they are watching a season that wants to be remembered as the strongest one yet. And judging by the unforgettable moments that follow, Landman Season 2 is determined to earn that reputation. Asterisk the deeper Landman Season 2 goes, the more it becomes clear that this story is not really about oil fields or business deals. It is about people trying to survive when every choice has a price. That is what makes the second part of the season so powerful. The biggest moments are not always the loudest ones. Sometimes they happen during a quiet conversation, a single phone call, or one difficult decision that changes everything. These are the scenes that stayed with fans long after the episode ended, proving that the strongest drama comes from real human emotions. Tommy continues to be the heart of the story, but this season shows a different side of him. Instead of always having control, he often finds himself caught between two impossible paths. Every decision brings a new problem. If he protects his company, someone close to him could get hurt. If he protects his family, the business could fall apart. That constant pressure makes Tommy feel more real than ever before. Viewers are not just watching a strong leader. They are watching a man who is trying to hold his entire world together while it slowly starts to slip through his hands. One of the biggest surprises is how the supporting characters become just as important as the main story. Each person has their own struggles, dreams, and fears. Some are chasing success at any cost, while others begin to question whether success is even worth the sacrifice. These different points of view make every episode feel fresh because no one sees the situation the same way. Even characters who seemed quiet at the start suddenly step forward and make choices that completely change the direction of the story. Those unexpected moments keep viewers guessing from one episode to the next. Relationships also become far more complicated. Trust starts to disappear as secrets grow larger. Friends who once stood together begin to doubt each other. Business partners wonder who is really on their side. Family members are forced to face painful truths they have avoided for years. Every relationship is tested in a different way, making each conversation feel important. Instead of simple heroes and villains, the show presents people who are trying to do what they believe is right, even when others disagree with them. What really makes this part of Season 2 unforgettable is the emotional weight behind every scene. Victories never feel complete because they usually come with a painful loss somewhere else. Every success creates another challenge waiting around the corner. That constant balance between hope and danger keeps viewers fully invested in every episode. By the middle of the season, it is impossible to predict who will come out on top, who will lose everything, or who will make the next shocking decision. That uncertainty is exactly what turns Landman Season 2 from a good drama into one of the most talked about television stories of the year, just when fans thought they had figured out where the story was heading. Landman Season 2 completely changed the game. Every time the characters seemed ready to move forward, another surprise pulled them into even greater danger. The second half of the season became a non-stop ride filled with risky decisions, unexpected betrayals, and moments that left viewers staring at the screen in disbelief. These were not twists added just for shock value. Every surprise pushed the story into a new direction and forced the characters to reveal who they really were when everything was on the line. One of the biggest strengths of this part of the season is how quickly situations can change. A meeting that begins as a simple business discussion can suddenly become a fight for power. A trusted partner can turn into a rival within minutes. Even the smallest decision creates a chain of events that no one can stop. That feeling of uncertainty keeps the audience fully involved because there is never a moment when anyone feels completely safe. Every episode reminds viewers that in this world, one mistake can destroy years of hard work. Tommy faces some of his toughest challenges, yet as the pressure continues to build from every direction, his enemies become smarter, the competition grows stronger, and every move he makes is watched closely. Instead of reacting with fear, he begins thinking several steps ahead, proving why so many people depend on his leadership. But being prepared does not guarantee success. The more Tommy fights to protect his future, the more personal the battle becomes. His greatest challenge is no longer just winning the business war. It is making sure the people closest to him survive the consequences of that war. The action during these episodes also reaches a whole new level. Dangerous confrontations, tense negotiations, and emotional face-to-face moments create an atmosphere where anything feels possible. Some scenes rely on silence instead of loud drama, making every word carry more meaning. Others explode with sudden conflict that changes the course of the story in seconds. This balance between quiet tension and powerful action keeps every episode exciting from beginning to end. Instead of repeating old ideas, the writers continue raising the stakes until even longtime fans cannot predict what will happen next. Perhaps the most impressive part of this section is the way every major twist connects to the larger story. Nothing feels random. Every betrayal, every victory, and every heartbreaking loss shapes the future of the characters in meaningful ways. By the time these episodes come to an end, viewers realize they have been watching much more than a story about business. They have been watching a story about loyalty, sacrifice, ambition, and the cost of chasing success. And with every shocking turn, Landman Season 2 proves why it has become one of the most unforgettable dramas in recent memory. Asterisk, as the final episode begins, one thing becomes clear. Landman Season 2 is not interested in giving fans an easy ending. Instead, it delivers a finale filled with emotion, hard choices, and unforgettable moments that leave a lasting impact. Every storyline that has been building throughout the season finally comes together. but not in the way many viewers expected. Some questions are answered, while new mysteries appear, making the ending feel both satisfying and exciting. It is the kind of finale that keeps fans talking long after the credits roll. Tommy's journey reaches one of its most important turning points. After spending the entire season balancing business, family, and loyalty, he is forced to make a decision that could shape his future forever. There are no perfect answers, only choices with serious consequences. That is what makes the final moments so powerful. Instead of focusing only on who wins or loses, the show reminds viewers that every victory comes with a sacrifice. Tommy may overcome one challenge, but the cost of doing so changes him in ways that cannot be ignored. The finale also gives several supporting characters memorable endings. Some finally achieve the goals they have been chasing from the beginning, while others discover that success is not always what they imagined. A few relationships become stronger after surviving countless obstacles, while others break apart under the weight of betrayal and disappointment. These emotional moments give the ending real depth because every character feels like they have completed an important chapter in their journey. Even the quieter scenes carry a strong emotional impact, showing how much everyone has changed since the season began. What truly makes the ending special is how it prepares the story for the future without taking away from everything that came before. The final scenes leave enough unanswered questions to keep fans guessing about what could happen next. New rivalries seem ready to begin, fresh opportunities appear on the horizon, and unexpected challenges are waiting for the characters. Instead of closing every door, the finale opens several exciting new ones, giving viewers plenty of reasons to look forward to another season. Looking back, Landman's season 2 delivered everything fans hoped for and more. It brought bigger stories, stronger performances, emotional character growth, and shocking twists that kept audiences guessing from start to finish. Whether you watch for the intense business battles, the family drama, or Tommy's unforgettable journey, this season proved why the series continues to grow in popularity. Now it's your turn. Which moment from Landman Season 2 was your absolute favorite? Was it the biggest twist, the most emotional scene, or the finale itself? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay with us for more updates, hidden details, and everything coming next in the world of Landman.